Okay, so today we are going to talk about gambling. Uh, now I know what you're thinking. She must be backsliding. Gambling? Well, when I read the theory about QBism, um, it's a theory that basically boils the universe down to gambling. I remember my thought. It was, God's not a gambler. Um, and then I was led to read the book of Job in the Bible. And when I read this book, some theologians say it's the book of Job. It's antediluvian. Um, uh, and God said after the flood, he was not going to do that again. I'm paraphrasing. That's why he gave us, the rainbow as a sign. Now, of course, God might have been, ironic. Maybe, the whole Bible should have a giant knot on it. But the Bible says, God's not a man that he should lie. So I don't think he was being ironic when he said he's not going to send another flood. But I hear some Americans, they are telling me, Steve, get in the boat. Now, you do not tell a Norwegian to get in the boat, okay? That's like telling Bill Clinton, take it out. No. You tell Bill Clinton, put it back in. And you don't say to a Norwegian, get in the boat. You tell a Norwegian, step out of the boat, get out of the boat. And I'm pretty sure when Peter stepped out of the boat, he was singing this song. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Jesus Christ, he is the captain of the ocean. But I digress. So, antediluvian or not, the book of Job. It's definitely about gambling. Now, when I went to the Norwegian church and talked with a priest, I kid you not, she said that God is a gambler. And I could tell you many stories from the Norwegian church. It's shocking and scaring to go to church. But I had to argue that God is a gambler because as I read the book of Job, I see the devil is a gambler. So maybe the devil believes in QBism. What do I know? I am not going to psychoanalyze the devil. But, he has a pride problem, I hear. And probably the devil thinks, God is bluffing. Because God said to the devil, have you considered my servant Job? And the devil said, does Job fear God for naught? So I took that to mean, the devil thinks, God is bluffing, that, there are no good people, no righteous people. It's just, a bluff. Yeah. So gambling. I remember back at the university in sociology, I cracked a joke about gambling, and let me tell you, people, it did not go down well. I mean, I caught as much problems as Nixon during Watergate, okay? I was like this close to having to say, I am not a crook. So gambling is a touchy-feely subject for sociologists. I mean, they are all degenerate gamblers, okay? And I like, knowing which buttons to push. Had I known that these guys would be so offended by me saying, wear a condom, I would say wear a condom in every video. I'm here to push buttons, okay? So gambling. I know a thing or two about gambling, okay? I have studied sociology and statistics, and I don't know if God is a bookie, but what I do know is the Bible says God is all-knowing, he's all omnipresent, omniscient, all-powerful. So it's hard to be a gambler when you are all-knowing. That's, kind of the definition of not gambling. If you actually know it's not a gamble. So QBism, I'm not a believer, but I do believe that the devil is a gambler. I mean, the Bible tells us so. Doth Job fear God for naught? So Job, this righteous man, I mean, he was, he became, his whole life became a gamble, right? Now, in the United States, it's a peculiar nation, the United States. And do Americans fear God for naught? See, here's what I've I've been thinking, because I've been studying the video, the music video of Britney Spears, Baby One More Time. And this music video, it has been, discussed in sociology. Some say it's, sexist, that they are sexualizing a young girl, a young girl in school. But really what this song is about is it's a cry from the educational system in California for Christ. Hit me, baby, one more time. I mean, take a look at the video. I am posting a link down below. And it's about losing Christian influence and Christ in church. And this is a video from California. from Venice High School in LA. Okay, so maybe this gamble for America is a parlay. Maybe New York and California will turn red this year. And as for, who's going to replace Joe Biden as the Democrat nominee, why not try Charlie Sheen? He could make a deal with Big Pharma, I think. They would probably fund his campaign, whatever that is. And Charlie Sheen and Donald Trump, they could have a debate, who's done more for female human happiness. Happy 4th of July. And also, I have to say this, happy birthday to the Queen of Norway. She's born on the 4th of July.